Welcome, my name is Danny. In this video you will learn a tool called number block position. This will help you to better understand the cross-hatching technique that is useful for detecting hidden singles in Sudoku puzzles. I have a website called tectonicpuzzle.eu. This website contains almost 100 different logic puzzles. You can play them online or you can learn solving techniques. Now back to the subject of this video, number block position. On the left you see a simple Sudoku puzzle. It's a Sudoku puzzle for beginners that we will use to explain the number position tool. On the right you see an empty Sudoku grid, but you have to look differently at this Sudoku grid. Imagine that the top left block is not a block, but a Sudoku grid with 9 blocks, but without cells. Now we will transfer all the numbers 1 to that grid. Our Sudoku has number 1 in block 3 and in block 8. Now we will use the same method for the numbers 2. We will transfer them to the second mini Sudoku grid. We see that number 2 appears 4 times on our Sudoku, in block 3, 6, 7 and 8. So we have completed the transfer of all the numbers. This gives us a clear overview of the block positions of all the numbers. We can easily detect that number 1 appears only twice on our grid, and number 5 is already 6 times on our Sudoku. Now comes the most important part of this video. We are scanning the number block position grid for special shapes. There are 3 shapes. I call them the corner shape, the plus sign shape and the letter T shape. I will explain them all to you in detail. The numbers 2 have a corner shape. The numbers 5 have a plus sign shape, and the number 6 have a letter T shape. If you find one of these shapes, you can write the number in the empty block of the shape with absolute certainty. Let's check it out. We start with the corner shape of the numbers 2. We draw a vertical line from number 2 in block 3 and from number 2 in block 6. Now we draw a horizontal line from number 2 in block 7 and from number 2 in block 8. And as a result we have the position for the number 2 in block 9. We do the same with the plus sign shape of the numbers 5, and we can place number 5 in block 5. When we draw the lines of the letter T shape for the number 6, then we can place number 6 in block 2. Now we will look for almost the same shapes, but they are missing one number. Imagine that we know the position for number 6 in block 7, then we would have another letter T shape for the number 6. Imagine that we know the position for number 8 in block 9, then we would have a corner shape for the numbers 8. We are lucky because number 4 is in cell 5 of block 4. There is only room for number 6 in cell 6 of block 4. Otherwise, if cell 5 had been empty, then we would have had 2 possible positions for number 6. Our luck continues for number 8. We are lucky because number 4 is in cell 5 of block 4. There is only room for number 6 in cell 6 of block 4. Otherwise, if cell 5 had been empty, then we would have had 2 possible positions for number 6. Our luck continues for number 8.